We could go to Vogel's art gallery. Sure. Fair enough. We did a couple of cases for Minecraft. Let's go to Vogel's art gallery. My dear Sherlock Holmes, as no doubt you have already guessed, I would like to invite you to experience my art exhibition, not only for the purpose of contemplation of beauty, but in more general need of your genius. You will find the art gallery at the Caravanserai and the crossroad. Oh, Bazaar Aya! Lily. Sorry, I'm not gonna pet you. Crossroads of Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City, always your friend. So Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue. Ah, this house, huh? Alright. No big deal. I've already done that journey by foot, so there's not a real need for me to go that way. Little kitty, she's so cute. You can see her. She's just like lemon. Tiny. Good lemon. Alright. Cutie, I know. Oh, and now we go to the bazaar. Fun. Like we're back at the bazaar. So, maybe you should dress appropriately for Vogel's art party, though, shouldn't we? How about, yeah, this suit. This suit's pretty serious. Or this one. Pretty eccentric. Or like this. Yeah, this is cool. Put on a hat. Officer cap. Nice. How about this hat? For fun. Gotta be an art critic, right? Gonna put on some makeup for this event. Oh, yeah. Wait. No. And, yep. Jon, yep. I don't really feel appropriately dressed, actually. But you do what you gotta do. Miru. Oh my god. You can't see her, but she's like belly up. Meow. Sorry, you were falling, baby. You were falling. She's baby. I love you. She wants to leave. She's so tiny and cute. Eski Kita baby. Alright.
A fresh newspaper?
Ooh, I have 2 newspapers. Headless eels floundering. Below bibliophile bid adieu.
I wish you pleasant reading.
Cool. Consequences. The smugglers' operation under the name of Cordona Fish Company have lost their leader. Frederick Panzer, the head of the Eels gang, was arrested overnight in one of his warehouses, caught red-handed alongside the gold that was to be smuggled in the fish. Were it not for the swift and precise police operation, the stolen jewelry would have left Cortona and never to be seen again. Instead, the priceless property will be returned to its owners. Angelo Dondolo, known all across the island as the kindly, generous owner of the Old City's antique bookstore, was murdered Tuesday by Craven Gang members. His shop, an institution for decades, is today locked for the first time in living memory. As the city reels, we know the loss will be felt not just by the patrons of his store, but his neighbors, friends, and loved ones, whom his gentle warmth and sly wit offered as a much-needed respite in these dark times. Police are investigating the homicide, but have not yet made any arrests. A funeral is expected to be announced this week. What a snob. I think I want to put this suit on though. I don't know. I can't decide. I mean, whatever. This works. Hey, Vogel. I want to be less comedic. Oh, oops.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific. I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized.
Okay.
I have no clue how it was possible.
Hmm.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
Okay.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
Close me and burns my. I mean, good for Caravanserai. This is such. All right. He's definitely sketchy. That's for sure. Hello, Christ. Can I try? Not. I don't like it. Grave a suicide victim. That I like more. Pope Formus and Stephen Sixth. Do you say Sixth? John Paul Lawrence. Guardian Spirit of the Waters. Interesting. Love and Pain. Edward Munch. I think you got a pretty great a collection. Like it's pretty different paintings you got here. Just a dude. Engine of the Grass. Why is she naked? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going? A butt. Okay. Okay. Alright.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
Oh my god, look. What the fuck? Apparition. Ooh. That's pretty rough. Not PG stream. Was it ever? Oh my god, John.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
Pretty sure. Origin of the world. Valid. You sure? You sure? Huh. This is interesting. Okay, we've been here. A lot of the community plays Planet. Yeah, it's great. What the fuck is this under gallery? I'm lost. Operation. Back with Vogel. Vogel, please, where is the fucking door to where I need to go? Ah, here. Probably put this on. So I notice things, you know? Sunburn room.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
I'm provoked. The fuck? Oh my god.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
White Franco room. There's a bedroom here. What the hell is even going on, dude?
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
Fair enough. Okay, I got some strange stuff. 29 inches, 24 inches.
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Uh-huh. Fair enough. I love when in this game say
It hasn't been
lame
used for a long time.
to me, like crooked or whatever.
Closed with a metal bolt.
Scratches fresh. Magnet links. Oh, that's pretty cool. It opened it with a
Footprints.
magnet.
Size 9.5.
Uh-huh. Is this how he left? Or is it how he stayed in it, hidden? Uh-huh. The dude on the mountain. What's the fucking name of that painting? Looks to have been slightly moved. Oh my god, someone skedaddled near the corpse. Interesting. Hey.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Okay, okay. That's pretty neat. I can tell what's up.
Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
One presumes. I'd say so, yeah. Why though? What the fuck's going on? Huh? Mushrooms.
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Nice.
Saturn devouring his sun. Oh, grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
Can it say Attack on Titan or do I get cancelled? Aha. The burned stuff. Frame is empty.
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
With the elitism,
A
Sherlock.
Malpowbot.
Criminals are people too. What? Malpub?
A Malpowbot.
A Malpowbot.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Ah, we have the solution. Nothing here interesting. Hey John, you got a job to do. Stop fishing. Dead fish. Okay. For sure. Nope. Yep. Yep. Vogel could have done this. That would be funny if he did. Doubtful though. Cherry. I mean, I can see Vogel just destroying his painting just to be a bitch. But also it is pretty obvious like what's going on. Like there's like 2 clues and it's chill, you know? So I wonder, right? Look at those flames. Like the frame is empty, which makes me think like he didn't actually burn anything. So are we accusing Vogel? That would be interesting. Okay, let's see. We located a coffin with a skeleton inside, which had been slightly moved. On the coffin lid, someone had left a coal handprint. Coal hatch in I.Y. Franco's room was bolted closed. On the inner side of this door, we found fresh scratches with magnet flings. Inside the hatch, someone had left several footprints. Coal footprint tray had been left on the floor of I.Y. Franco's room. The left step is shorter than the right, which indicates lameness. A pile of ashes from burnt paintings lies on the floor, but one of the frames appears to be empty. Near them, we found a Malpal cigarette butt with a coal fingerprint. I don't think I'm gonna accuse Vogel of like making this shit up. I think I'm gonna assume someone actually stole his painting. Whatever. And that makes this puzzle really strange. I don't know.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Marble. Guess this could be him, right? Yep.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin.
Fun.
When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wild's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Yup. Very true. Alright, let's go Tom. Hey Vogel. You're fucked up. Also, you're obsessed with butts.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
I'm thinking. So we saw... It could be either of these. It could all be all of these. The K... We got a Saturn eating his son. We got the dead shark decaying. We got the bed. I don't know what the bed is about. We got... Probably all these questions are correct or incorrect. We got it. How did Sherlock understand that they use the magnet? Because of the scratches, I think. There were scratches in the door. There was the dripping on a mold of on the dude on the mountain or whatever that is, and then there were the mushrooms. I said decay.
Extravagant paintings have been left to rot in a basement. A commentary on decay and the crumbling of society, correct?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind.
Fuck off,
That
Vogel.
forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway.
What's
It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Claudia
Feelings are simply
Lowe.
one's animal ancestry trying to
What are
wrest
you
back
inspecting?
control of the
Yes,
brain.
sir.
I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why
You
you
know,
dislike
I can
art,
see it.
for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Uh-huh.
The case was pretty trivial, not gonna lie. I'm doing alright. Just playing Sherlock Holmes, you know, having fun. How are you?
Mr. Vogel, I have confirmed that the intruder was an average-sized, flexible Malpal smoker with a limp. As it happens, the vandalism was a cover. The true intent was to steal a painting without your knowledge. The fact is, one of the pieces from the Wild Room is not in the wreckage.
What? That is extraordinary.
The limping visitor. About the break-in, about the theft.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
Why not? Nobody has a limp? How about you, Claudia? What you up to today? What's going on?
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
My brother got COVID, so I have to stay off school. Claudia? That sucks. That sucks. I'm pretty sure I might be catching it a bit. Oh no. Well, hopefully not, you know. Just, you know, keep your distance. Hope it you don't get it. And are you vaccinated? In any case, if you're all vaccinated, the symptoms should not be too bad, hopefully.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific.
Not yet.
He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a
And
problem.
that makes it worse. Try not to catch it.
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin.
I
Thank you,
cannot
Mr. Vogel.
decide
Your
if Vogel
gallery
wants to
certainly
bet Sherlock
has
Holmes or not.
unexpected depths.
I'm like,
delighted to
I'm
have
getting
been able to
vibes,
please a
but I don't
friend.
know what the vibes
In return,
is.
I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
Like, I don't know, Vogel. If Sherlock Holmes doesn't really understand, maybe you have to show him. But like, do I want that to happen? I don't know. It's kind of sketch. It's kind of sketch. Not gonna lie. It's kind. I don't know. I don't know, Vogel. I'm leaving. Bye, Claudia. Mother doesn't allow. Oh my god. Just go get vaccinated without her consent. Nobody's gonna ask you. I mean, I don't know, if you're old enough, of course, but Mercurio's address. Vogel said the artist Boniface Mercurio lives somewhere in Old City but doesn't know where. Prominent person. Okay, let's go. Is there a rich part of the Old City? Oh, this looks like it, to be honest. I guess I'll ask random people, I don't know. Sympathetic, tell me.
Excuse me, just one question.
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
Like go? Can I even go right there? Like it's darkened or whatever. Maybe it's closed off. I'm starting to talk about yeah, it's closed off. Probably only gonna be available at some point. I don't know. Let's wander around at random until we find like the rich part of the old city. Somewhere in old city, but it doesn't know where exactly. Or I could go see in the archive, like in the in the city hall archive. That might tell me where he lives. This looks pretty. Ooh. That looks like a richer part of the city. Can I get there though? Probably not. I wonder how long this case is gonna be. Yeah, I can't go there either. I mean, I guess this is actually the end. Did I ask somebody else?
Is this familiar to you?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
John is about to like bitch slap me for asking question. I don't want that to happen. Let's go in the archive. If it doesn't work, I'll go wander around some more, I think. Hey, milady.
Have you found anything helpful?
Yeah, maybe. So, Boniface. Oh my God. Personally, I'm not hearing it, but I hope you heard it. He went to woo. I mean, it does say like I should use it, like I should go in the archive. Is it a prominent person? Like officials, maybe? No? Other businesses? The fuck? Occupation? Oh my god, for reals? What am I... We do know his occupation, actually. Maybe something in the... Jon, please, for the love of God. I know I'm dead. I just helped a woman deliver her baby, a little girl. When I returned, Sherlock was exactly where I left him, struggling in the archives. Maybe newspaper. He's an artist after all. That's what it sounded like. Nice. Hello, Badswell, by the way. How you doing? What have you been streaming? Claudia, do you stream? He's an artist. What can we find in the newspapers? Celebrities sections. Period recent. Okay, okay. The past week has brought us a new scandal regarding local so-called artistic hire society. All began at the painting sellout named by local artists as the Dance of Decadence. The director of a publishing house, the Lion Darren Terwick, broke the ideal by throwing a chair at the decadent artist Boniface Mercurio. Okay. As Mr. Terwick said later, he did it because Mr. Mercurio brought dishonor to his name. The column writer graciously reminds the reader that recently Mr. Mercurio was spotted with Mrs. Terwick at a coffee shop. Afterwards, an orchestra conductor, Kurt Gallagher, smashed a painting across Mr. Terwick's head to protect his friend Mercurio. A large brawl started, including a large number of the customers. After a protracted fight, the police arrived. All the high society brawlers were arrested and placed under guard for a week. What a breathtaking event it was. As your loyal personal advisor, I suggest that you obtain a souvenir from the sellout. Unfortunately, it has since ended, but Boniface Mercurio himself invites our readers to visit his home and purchase one of his paintings. You will find him at the address Hermes Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street in Old City. Nice. What the fuck is going on with this dude's life? I love it. Old City between Hermes Avenue. Hermes Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Like here then. Okay. Cool. That's the dude. That's who we're looking for. Okay? You're not. Shut up. No gossip for you guys? Mercurio residence. Is it gonna be weird?
Excuse me, young man. Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, ma'am. I'm looking for the...
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not pass. No visitors allowed.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface Mercurio. Is he at home?
Dearie, Tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Because I'm not here to answer your questions.
Easy.
Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident, please leave, or I shall report you to the police.
Guess I need to leave, huh? Do I dress like Mercurio? What do we say? Like, I do have this. That basically tracks. We need like some makeup, maybe, like literally makeup to look pretty or something. Ah, the stubble. The stubble, of course. I don't have that specific shirt though. Should I go look for it? Maybe I should, like... let's try it first.
No visitors allowed.
Yeah, we need his shirt. Which means we need... his clothes place. I don't have the clothes yet for it. Unless maybe it was the makeup. Oh, the subway is glitching out. Wish I could get different haircuts as well, you know? But alas. I'm really gonna dress like the artist, aren't I? Funny. Anybody have clothes to sell me, please? I need some. You know, thank God for rentals, or else I'd be fucked. Just free clothes. Ah, we're going to the bazaar. I see. That makes sense.
Don't miss out on the
youth.
best
Let's pick
carpets on the
something that
island.
suits you.
Aha! Oh, nice. Actually, wait, did I? Oh, I trade mine for theirs. Fuck off! I'm getting it. Okay. Nice. Artisan powder, more expensive than normal dirt. Bristles, stubble with an attitude problem. Oh my god.
Be careful with what you've taken.
Oh my god, dude. I love this video game so much. I cannot explain. I don't know why. It's just the fact that it's Sherlock Holmes and you get to do this stupid shit with him makes me happy. I am the best at this, guys. Aren't you, Sherlock? We are the best. Collectively.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you? Ah. Old age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake. How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a spare. You artists all live in your own little world.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several weeks ago and I'm still waiting.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just change the lock. And I won't fall for those cow eyes.
cow eyes? Are cows cute? Yes, they are. Nice. Let's investigate this fucking place. Ah. Not good. Not good. F. You fucked up, dude. Soft horse.
Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days.
Bruises on the knuckles. Okay. Lots of blood.
Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags. The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife.
That's pretty fucking bad. Everything else looks... There's more blood here. Is it not relevant? Ah, the knife.
A normal kitchen knife.
I see it.
Could be the murder weapon.
Could be. That's bad. Not good.
I wonder where he got that fancy camera.
True. He's poor. I was like trying to get the thing. Knife is missing. Blue cloth fibers. Ooh. Can I get them? Do I need them?
Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching.
Makes sense. There's a wine bottle or something there. These photos, are they non-relevant? What am I looking for? Something on the wall? No? This is as far right as you can go. It's pretty far right, to be honest. Why is it? It was the bottle all along, dude.
It appears the wine was truly awful.
Don't be a smartass, Sherlock. I spent 15 minutes to get the fucking bottle. Where's Jon, by the way? Oh. I always... What the fuck, Jon? What the fuck?
Don't look at me like that, Sherry. I will not touch that dirty floor.
Alright. But also, that's great, Jon.
Red skin, tails on the back. Reminds me of Werner's description of the stolen painting.
Carefully placed tail there.
The chest has been searched.
So that is not the stolen painting. Oh, red light? The fuck? Oh, photos, right?
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material.
Can you still, like, look at it? Oh.
Look at this, Jon. Isn't it our stolen demon?
Kinda looks it. No, do you mean to click on that? You anything here? Ah.
The blood has dried.
Well,
I've
that...
heard of this style of painting. It is called expressionism.
Where are you, John? Where are you speaking from? I really want to know. Needs to got away from the floor. From the ceiling, I mean. Good stuff. What? Yeah, it's a terrible sound. Stop doing that. Really? You think? Let me actually read. Near the entrance of the desk, we found a broken bottle of wine, shattered frame with blue cloth fibers on it. Open. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Suggests that the desk has been searching. A paint covered in blood lay on the floor. No. I guess so. He definitely didn't slit his throat. He didn't have like trauma on his head, so probably he used the bottle. Yeah, no, he didn't kill himself, no. I don't get this one. Ah, is this part of it? I don't know what this means. One is vomiting blood. Why would you vomit blood? This is like suggesting he killed himself? Probably not, though. I saw the bruises on his knuckles. Let's try this.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
What about this? I don't know what that means, so...
Mercurio was developing photographs when the intruder snuck in.
Sure.
Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Yeah, why?
It's time for some chemical magic, Jon.
Fuck. Yeah. Chemical magic. Here we go. So -8, 10. Damn, 10? Guess we can do ×2. Then we got some of these ones in the meantime. There we go. ×2 again. Oh, but we need also reverse ×2 and some. Boom. Boom! That's what I say. Oh, I can even move this. That's nice. I've managed to erase the blood by using chemicals. It's still a life painting of Mercurio's room. Huh.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs.
I guess that this is missing, right?
I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, Jon?
Well, I see one difference.
If the intruder didn't
guess
take
the other
it,
one
the
is a
skull should be
corpse.
somewhere here.
Uh-huh. That.
Nothing behind it.
Are we looking for it?
If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here.
Sure. So where is it?
I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, Jon?
What should I do? Why is this color still?
Nothing behind it.
Where would he have put it as well? Like, oh. Oh shit, what's going on?
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. Jon, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, Jon. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
Jon, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
I guess it is better the police finds the corpse instead of the landlady, you know? So just staying in characters. Mercurio's place, we found a photograph of a vile act perpetrated on a young woman by a debauched man. Debauched. Jon was as a sketched the abuser for a reference, depicting him in a red suit with a tail. Cool. Okay. We have a Mind Palace. The Muse From Abroad. Okay, once... Visitor might have wanted the photo. Yeah, true. Gallery intruder is a smoker who limps. The painter caught the thief off guard. The visitor didn't want to kill Mercurio. Mercurio, the murder wasn't the thief's goal. Alright. Let's spare the landlady's feelings and then move on.
Dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that
The limping man.
I'm sorry I let him in. I was scared. And I thought maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
That's
Oh,
sad.
so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a limp and a tattoo on his neck, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Okay, okay.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat, and don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
It really doesn't matter. Alright, I didn't tell her the truth. Easy. Okay, we gotta find this lady by talking with people. Mercurio's murderer and the gallery thief are the same person. Very true. The thief wanted the photograph. The thief was a Mercurius spy to steal the photograph but found Mercurius instead and killed him in self-defense. Alright. Maybe we should stop faking being the victim.
Sherry, that was close. But you did everything correctly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Did you steal it though? Okay, no. I can still have it. Okay, I'll think about it another time. I won't. Like I'll put it on another time. Not right now. Let's have this mustache on for no reason in particular, and this hat. Awesome. Yeah, let's ask. Oh, I might probably need to. This guy's like to put on some actual valid clothes. This kid hates me. Okay, maybe if they hate me, maybe I should like. He hates me. What do they hate me about? Affable. Let's try this though then. Wait, do I not have this stuff? And
Is this familiar to you?
I'll tell you what I know, my friend.
okay, the scars on the girl's face seem to be from Iwi's ethnic group tribe. The only place where you can find Iwi's people is Cordona's. In Cordona is the refugee camp located under Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Okay, thank you, sir. Scaladio and Silverton. Which one? Victoria Bridge. Huh, fair enough. It was that one. Perfect. The fact that he stops to do the animation kind of makes me laugh. Are we on the bridge? This is the bridge. Drinking Dutchman. New fast travel point. Okay. Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to. What's up here? Under Victoria Bridge. How do I get under the Victoria Bridge? Probably from the other side, sliding on. Stairs? Stairs. Awesome.
Beasts!
Don't be a bitch. What's going on in here?
Murderers!
They're completely livid.
First they come to our land, then they murder our people.
Drop them all into the sea!
Fuck off.
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the current situation on behalf of City Hall. Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are, or you'll have to
I
explain
trolled
yourself to the
too
police.
close to the
I
sun.
have full authority to request they detain you.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness on my case. Sherlock Holmes is my real name.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in, so please, step back.
People are screaming in my ear, oh thank god. Pale bags under eyes, works indoors, poor lighting. Me. Overdressed, wants to look authoritative. He surely is trying. Slight mustache, tries to appear older. Is he very young? He does look older. Clean shoes, sedentary. So he doesn't know what he's doing, is what Sherlock Holmes is trying to tell me. Is my voice very low, by the way? I feel like it is. Whatever. Sweating, stressed. Poor dude. Unless I'm screaming, it's probably super loud then. Ronald Harlow is a pale young cleric who tries his best to oversee a refugee camp assigned to him by City Hall. He's not very happy with such a responsibility, but he always does things by the book and executes all tasks he's given. However, he lacks the experience to deal with problems outside of his writing desk. He's attempting to look older than his years by growing a scant mustache. Pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he works at a poorly lit office which he rarely leaves, judging by his clean and barely worn shoes. He craves to look authoritative by wearing smart clothes, but his look is out of place considering Cordona's weather. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is extremely stressed by being outside of his comfort zone. Tired pen pusher. What's the difference exactly? Let's do dazed formalist. Like it's doing something that's not his actual job or something.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
Nice. I think I was right. How you doing, Simtering? Welcome in.
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Nice. I'm doing alright. I'm glad to hear you're okay. I'm low energy, but play the game. It's a good game, so.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
Do you play any narrative-driven games?
For some time.
Anytime,
Last I read the
Sintorin?
papers.
Or have you?
This whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every city hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
The police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the islands, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
Okay.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewkesbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
What? Stop being bitches, everybody. What kind of games do you... What games do you want to play that you haven't yet? Maybe I've played them. Okay, so I gotta... I don't know. Solve a murder, question mark. We shall see. Hey, dude.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed. We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
I feel like we haven't seen the worst of it yet, to be honest. Hey, my dude. Always been interested in Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil, Life is Strange. Huh. I've read Assassin's Creed.
How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office, and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
What Assassin's Creed have you watched or played?
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
Hey,
And
Munchkin
no clue as to
Simmer.
his identity.
He had some items
Are
on
you
his
from
body,
Lou's
but
stream
nothing to
or
indicate who he
Sim3?
was or where he was from.
Are you
I
a
think I should
simmer? Is what I'm
catalogue his
asking.
possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Welcome in. Been lurking for a bit as well as last stream. How are you? I'm doing great. I mean, I'm a little bit tired today, but I'm doing great. I'm playing Sherlock Holmes, you know, which is great. That's probably why I'm doing good.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right?
How are
I've
you?
got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about
What
the
do you
whole
think of the
thing.
Sherlock game?
And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
No, Sim3, not Assassin's Creed 3. That's the worst one. God damn it.
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their
I'm sorry, dude.
kitchen.
Yeah, I
He's in a
mean,
bad way.
if you like that
You
one,
mentioned
you're
a
gonna
woman
like the others
screaming who
probably.
attracted the bypassers on the
Like, it's
bridge.
not
Was
bad,
she
it's just the
harmed?
story is very
No, she's
confusingly
all right, but
told.
perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's being questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
I guess the second one, Assassin's Creed 2 or 4, from the ones I played. That's all I played. I played up to 4 in Rogue, I guess. I haven't played any of the newer ones. I want to though, but they're so long and
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body. 0.
Doing good. Just building a village with my friends in Minecraft. Oh, that tracks. My friends are also doing that without me because I don't like Minecraft, sadly. And I do mean it. By saying sadly. It looks cozy,
Someone bled
but
profusely here.
I can never like. I look at Minecraft and I'm like, you know, I don't get the instinct to play it, you know.
A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
How would someone sell Minecraft to me is yet to be understood. Okay, I haven't even read that. Intruder's body was lying on the sewage canal before the police dragged it out. The man had been stabbed in the chest. Some crates in the middle of the camp have been toppled. Is my voice doing a weird noise? Or am I only hearing it? What? Middle of the camp have been toppled and are lying on the ground. One is cracked as if it's been struck. I swear to God, my voice is doing a very weird noise inside my brain. Am I having like problems? Having friends to play with made it more fun. See, I think the opposite. Actually, my leading theory is that actually the reason I don't like Minecraft is I never try to play it on my own. I've always like been like, someone forces me to play it, and I do mean forces, and I'm like, okay, then I'll play, and then what do we do? And I'm just following them around like a dog, and I don't have any input or whatever, any input. I don't because I don't know how the game works, right? But why is it playing with friends more fun?
A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
Looks too, to be honest. The words.
Clearly a left handprint here.
Yeah, someone literally just skedaddled through the canal, huh? Interesting. I love how nobody's doing anything. They're just standing around.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona. Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Fucking Malpal, dude. Soon we're
A
gonna
simple
get
leather
our
sheath.
suspects.
Perfect for a dirk.
Perfect for a what? A knife or a dirk. I know what a dirk is, but F. For me, since I don't really know much, having a guide helps, or I'm just a people person. Oh, fair enough. I would probably use the internet. Maybe not, actually. I'm very, like, stubborn. Or just try things.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence.
But that is true. I am not a people person. That might settle it. The question on why. It probably wouldn't work for me. So many.
A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
Okay. I learn better from people. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess people have always like these plans and they don't like. I've never had a moment where people try to like explain Minecraft to me, you know, because I kind of like I know the basics, right? So I don't really need to be taught too much. Hello, Maine. How you doing? Welcome in. We were talking about Minecraft. Are you a fan?
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
It's definitely the person who did the deed.
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
I don't even see it. Oof. Is this the devil?
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common
think it
accessory
is.
among sailors and soldiers.
You're good. I played a little
I'd
bit of
say the blade
Minecraft.
penetrated
Do you
upward.
like it?
However, the wound is too messy to be certain.
So he came to kill the
Heavy
woman.
boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping John.
John.
Violent death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, Sherry, it's dawned on me to not clown around with knives anymore.
You're fake, so you shouldn't worry actually. But yeah. I thought it was okay. Must have just messed around in creative mode. Yeah, that's me. The one time I did play Minecraft, the time in my life where I played Minecraft, I was just doing pixel art in creative mode, you know?
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
Ever tried that, Munchkin?
Such a mess. Let's
I do
figure
like
it
doing
out.
pixel art.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Ooh. The passage is 4. Hysteria. Old Slough. Jackson office. Public. Wait. Sorry, John. I fucked up.
If they find out about...
I'm literally the worst.
If they find out about the...
Is it money? How many times do I have to do this? Johnny's gonna hate me.
If they find out about the...
What is Jack's in office? Money? Police officers are worried that the situation with the dead body will put the camp into strict lockdown, and they will lose the money flow they were earning from their scheme.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The
The
fuck
coppers
is
smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. We should do this before we leave camp for good. The place might be put into lockdown again.
Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
It is pretty bad.
We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Who should we
Armenian
ask
agate
about
beads,
that?
a traditional African adornment. Can I ask you a question?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, he's alive. Good start.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Somebody
he is in
should.
shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. Easy. Wait. Something to clean the wound, something to disinfect it, something to use as a bandage. Okay.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
Uh-huh.
That will kill, not save him.
Ah, shit.
It won't do any good.
Fuck.
Just wash. Better than nothing to bandage the wound. I'll use it to create a solution.
We need to create a solution.
These events have fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
Thanks, dude. Love you too. Something here, maybe. Uh-huh. Aloe vera.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
Nice. We need one more thing, right?
Nausea and stomach pain is not what he needs now.
Yeah. What do we need still?
I've collated all the ingredients
Ooh,
now to
nothing.
prepare the first aid solution.
Ah, we need to do some chemistry. We do. Okay, awesome. Okay, -4. Actually. Yeah, but that's not enough. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Okay, maybe we should go back to our first solution. -2. We need a -1. I guess I can do this, you know. As I do. And then -2. There was certainly easier solutions to this. Were they? Like, I'm not even actually sure, you know. Do I really need to go minus? In the reverse? That's the worst. Very bad. But I guess we did it.
Thank you.
No problem.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
True. Anything else you can learn from this? Ah, we didn't look at these actually.
Someone was dragged against their will.
Not good.
The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike. It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
Might have. Did I not find everything on it?
No hint of blood or impact.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
No.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
That's true. Hey, girl. How goes? Fishes. Did we find everything? Do I do a vampires? How are you? I'm chilling, you know. I wonder how long this case is gonna be. Probably a lot. The man from the refugee camp was the same person who had broken into Vogel's gallery. That's for sure. Don't stop until you solve it. Yeah, it's basically what I have to do.
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Yeah, well. Nothing here. What am I missing? Can I, like... What am I missing? Question mark? We got a body. I pretty have a pretty strong idea. So yeah, how did it get in? Is there stuff here, maybe?
You still here?
Yeah, let's ask him.
Your problem, not mine. I've already told you all I've learned.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
busy.
Okay. Doesn't seem surprised.
Don't you have papers to fill? City Hall lubberheads.
Sure did. Alright. How did he get in? Oh. You got one.
A single Malpalbutt.
Is he gonna be a cop? No. They wouldn't ever recognize him.
Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Do I do... Ah. Should I ask the other dude? No. It's fine. I was gonna ask about the smuggling to the other dude, but I don't think I can. Okay. I think I got this pretty easily. Yeah. That looks alright. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, that sounds more like it. There's something here? Chase them. Yeah, maybe. Or... No, definitely chase them with the knife. Perhaps. Oh my god, he killed himself. That's even better, actually. You bitch ass. Killed yourself. Keep making me turn my head when you snap. I wish I'm not the one snap. Well, it's Jon is. Blame Jon. I'm not being rude, I swear. Do you like that emote, all gold? No, actually. Not even. Probably still gonna go down for it. Is it correct? Yo.
So we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
That great.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Sure is. Also, it's a knife, but okay. One millisecond. I need to go downstairs. I'm not even gonna go. Be right back. Let you know that Lily is being very cute downstairs on the sofa, just sleeping. Very cute. I think it's a little bit unclear. I don't know. I mean, it's clear that it's crying, but the face is confusing. The emote, I mean. Okay, that was great. Good job, us. Failed kidnapping. Yeah, let's go. Wait. What are you guys blabbering about?
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
I mean, he's 20 years old. So basically, yeah.
In this place?
It's definitely British,
Who knows,
so...
John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Yep, you got him. That's Sherlock Holmes. In this game, because he's young. Unless you meant the other guy, but probably not, right? Yeah, we gotta ask people. Oh, the refugees are here now. Would they like me though? Probably not, right? Oh, they are. I guess they know I'm good. Good job.
Help me, please.
They often take us from the camps to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way we get a glimpse of freedom.
According to the refugees, some shady people regularly visit the camp and take refugees away with them to perform various work. The work is usually hard, but the refugees receive money and food. The girl was abused after she was supposedly taken to such work. Since then, the refugees decided not to allow their women to be taken. Now, Sherlock, guy who's talking to? Well,
so there's a smuggling ring
fair
in
enough.
the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
I guess he's pretty young too, I guess. I don't know if he's British though. I don't really can tell accents very well. Should we ask about this person?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Fair enough. Should I find her or something? Oh. You got prints. No, that's normal. We saw them before. Where's this lady? Daydreaming. Come on, fuck off. John. Unconcerned, friendly. Bruised hands. John. Maybe in this place? Police are still here. I don't see her. At least it's not obvious who she is. Let's try this lady here. Being, Can I reach her actually? Maybe I can't. I guess not.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
No worries. Not gonna be a bitch.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock.
Fair enough, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Nice. Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Was you, John?
A long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Cross. Cross? Cross. Okay. That's not much. Isn't it? Okay, Mind Palace required. Did not harm the woman. Wait. The thug wanted to kidnap the girl. He had the opportunity to help kill her, but that wasn't his goal. Really? Okay. A henchman, not merely a thief. He's not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper. A henchman who takes on various roles. That actually does make sense. Badges such as these are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. Oh, hey, Andy. Yes. Yes. How are you? The file from the photographs might be one. Oh lord. Oh lord. We're gonna accuse an officer of rape. That's of raping like a refugee. That's not good. That's we're gonna fuck up. We're gonna oops. It's gonna go bad. Andy, are you Mario Karting with us? Andy, are you Mario Karting with us though? I think Andy was is busy maybe, question mark? That's the plan? No, okay. I've confused you with someone else. I'm sorry. Good. What's going on here? Bad stuff? You know? Sketch of the abuser. Usually worded. Okay, so we have a high-ranking officials. But we still haven't found all the evidence in this place.
Someone was dragged against their will.
I was taking a shower, no problem. Adi's going to get me up at 7 AM on a Saturday. Look, it's not me that made you live in the western part of the US, right? It wasn't me. I haven't found everything. Two lines, one over another.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
When I have to go with my brother and parents to look for a PC? Ooh, that's the worst way.
You still here?
Yeah, let's show some evidence.
I've already told you all I've learned.
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
Are you sure? Yes.
Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland. His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
Oh, okay. Sure.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, for ruining your life again, sure. I sure do. Businessmen for Gladius, rumored to run a smuggling chain. Okay, we got stuff to do. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely the worst way to find a computer, isn't it?
Is this... I just need to collect my thoughts, Sherry.
I don't. It's just bitch asses. So we need the archive. Oh, we can walk there actually. With shipbuilding building. Will it though? That's not how that usually works. Not your thing. Fair enough. I said IT, they think I can advise them. It is a yikes. Who wants to go shop for things? Shopping is terrible. I guess maybe it's not terrible if you have money. So let's find this fucking business for Bernadotti, whatever. Or not. What the fuck? This is not what I'm looking for. Where did not many of this left? No. So, oh, business. Actually, yes, businesses. Period. British. Scaldia. Established 1873 by Niccolo Bernadotti. Did I browse on the internet like normal people? True, but my parents are old and feel safer buying in person. Yeah. I like browsing, it's giving money part that it's less fun. I guess it's less fun to browse if you don't have the money to buy any of them, though. Right? Like, if you're like, you have the possibility, you don't want to do it. That's different. Main office at Eastern Scaladio, Bazaar Road, near the crossing with Roman Road. Bernadotti Company Ltd. ships goods between African British colonies and the rest of the United Kingdom, including Cordona. Imported products include food, wine, coffee, and everyday goods, and more. The founder of this company is Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti. Born in Sicilia, Italy, Mr. Bernadotti moved to London as a 39-year-old businessman. Later the same year, he moved his base of operation to Cordona. In his words, to be closer to the colonies he has business in. Since Mr. Bernadotti's arrival in Cordona in 1873, he has become a notable patron of the arts and an investor in Cordona's social well-being. Among his latest contribution is the purchasing of new equipment for the police station and aiding the governor in bringing an airship called Lead Zeppelin across from Germany. My dad is the same way, he likes to ask obvious questions to the salespeople, so this will be good for checking email. I mean, is it an obvious...
What a lovely man this Bernadotti is, eh, Sherry? Can't wait until we get to meet him.
True. And this motherfucking man. High ranking officials. Officials, British. Like legal documents. Thomas Norton, born 1840 in London, graduated from the University of Oxford in 1864. In 1869, started working at the Home Office as a secretary. In 1875, took a position as a military commissioner in India, honored by the Queen herself with the Order of the Bath in 1877. 1st March 1878, was appointed as the British envoy in Cordona with his own cabinet in the city hall. Ain't that nice? We're right here. I think at least. Can it print the emails on your toast? Pretty sure my toaster can check emails. Yeah, exactly. They might think it costs extra.
Have you found anything helpful?
Yes. Do you like me or no?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Am I not in the city hall? Yeah, I am. On cabinet. Thomas Norton. The motherfucker. The motherfucking devil. Here we fucking go. Hey, bitch ass. Get slapped. Can we slap him? I hope so. Anything interesting in here? I don't like your painting, bitch.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Buying online costs more? Does it? What the fuck? I'm saying I need to get around and walk more because I'm in the house all the time. Oh, that makes sense. Can we bitch slap him like 50 times? Didn't sleep last night. Oh, poor dude. Facial hair. Order the bath. Well worn, never removed. Red stain. Wine? Has to be wine, right? Rumple clothes. Stays at work late. Party goer. A red wine stain in the wrist and its unshaven face indicate a lazy attitude towards his duty. The order of the bath looks quite worn. The man is proud of it and never takes it off. Wrinkled clothes and red eyes may mean that he didn't return home last night. Instead of work, this man would rather lose himself in depravity and alcohol. I have a message to the leader. Slap. Your toaster just prints the emails burnt into the toast. The red stain on his ring looks for more than the proud of it takes it off. The red stain on his wrist indicates that he was recently drunk wine. His clothes are wrinkled, barely bothered to shave, and his red eyes indicates that man suffering from insomnia or deep anxiety. It looks as if he's living within a nightmare, attempting to rid himself of his temporary memories of past mistakes. No, he doesn't give a fuck. He might, but no. No time to shave. I don't even care if that's not true. If he has anxiety, then fuck off, you and your anxiety, motherfucker.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
On my way here, I was wondering whether you might regret what you did. I tried my best to retain at least a shred of faith in humanity. I had hoped that you would hear her screams.
And it is man raped the girl. That's the backstory. That's why we're not thinking that.
Who?
Sorry.
Neither of my hopes were fulfilled.
Why are you here?
That's what we're investigating right now. Well, also the theft of a painting. I was checking online to see whether I could print things on toast, and I think I might have something here. What? They must. Punch him in the face! Show photograph. To send to... No, it doesn't show the photo. That's very good, but I do want to punch him in the face. We gotta do that.
You defiled a girl who was with child. Don't even pretend that you regret what took place. Do you wonder why I came here? It is because I am disgusted with people like you, and the only way in my mind to rid the world of your ilk is to see you hanging from the gallows.
All right, all right. Is it about money, as you said in the letter?
It really went all right to die, huh?
There's no need for violence.
I'm just
I've never written a single word to you. As you can see, I have a more direct approach.
That letter, it wasn't from you. So what do you want?
Answers, to start with.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr...
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton.
This is a very odd conversation we're having.
Mission. So, where do we start?
Where do we start? Who is blackmailing you? You tried to steal a painting. Did you know Mercurio? I want to know what happened at the party.
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it.
Show me the letter.
I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're
easy
young.
answer.
I could never have imagined myself in my current position, yet here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes, and I'm no exception.
That's not what you call a mistake, you piece of shit.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level.
Is it?
I had thoughts that this Mercurio...
Mercurio?
Well, him, yes. I thought he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence.
Sure.
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault?
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the Crown. I made a mistake. but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt. Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all. Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you
I'm not leaving off the hook. I don't even care.
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Alright. So it's not the murderer, question mark. Is it the end? Nail is the wrong woman from the photograph. The envoy's interest in the photograph is pragmatic. If he obtains it, nothing will threaten his reputation. Yeah, it's not, nope. All refugees are victims of the system and situation they are in must and can be mended. True. Smaller evil for the greater good. Wait, one second, let me read. Let me not put on the more go on the moral high ground immediately. Let's consider this. Oh my god, I don't like it, but alright, let's see. The envoy wants to secure his reputation. The British envoy violated Neela, the refugee, during envoy is the dude, alright. During the party, where the photograph of the crime to be released, it will ruin his career, or perhaps I could use that to leverage to help the refugee camp. I can vote for merciless justice. The envoy can be neither trusted nor forgiven for what he did. True. Humiliation and ostracization from an outraged Cordona are the least he deserves. Correct. Give the photograph to Vogel so he can make everything public. Assuming Vogel will do that. Smaller evil. Thomas Norton is a debaucher who was committed... Oh my god, Booza. I'm gonna welcome everybody. Welcome in. How's it going? How was Mario Odyssey? We are not on the same vibe. Maybe I should give out trigger warning actually for this case. We got the sexual assault case in this Sherlock Holmes game. So, you know, we're deciding the fate of the dude. And welcome in, Booza. How was your stream? And sorry I'm losing frames. Like, this game makes my full screen scene lag. I don't know what that is about. So, hi. How was stream? I am deciding what to do. We have a photograph that incriminates the dude. It went fine, just more Mario. We are getting there though. Nice. And we can use it as I'm not gonna do it though. Even though it deserves to be brought to justice, I cannot overlook the opportunity to do greater good. Give the envoy the photograph in exchange for the refugees' legalization. I wish I could do that, like, and be confident that it would work. But would it? Would it really? But like, he could do that again. He says it's a mistake, but who fucking believes him? Maybe it's a good time. I'm gonna have to ostracize him, and then I mean, there's no choice here to be made, you know? It just can't be done. And welcome everybody, I'm Adi. I speedrun things and now I'm playing Sherlock Holmes because I love Sherlock Holmes. Yep. I gotta do it, you know? Should I go talk to... What's his name? Yeah, you got a bad situation on your hand, my dude.
Have you thought it all through?
Yes, of course. I'm not gonna do it.
Not yet.
I'm not gonna give you the photograph of your fucking crime, dude. Bitch ass. You should at least make a copy first. Just to make it useless. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. I don't care if the game is like, but then the refugees don't get help. Don't give a fuck. They probably wouldn't get helped anyways. Is it? Ah, is this here? What do I do? I go talk to. Oh shit! There's more to do in this case. Right. I forgot. I thought it was done. I guess. You know, it is done in a way. Soon enough, we will figure it out. Okay, so I need to find. Place on map. Main office, Southeastern Scaladio, Bazaar Road. Bazaar Road, it must be this one, yeah? Near the crossing with Roman Road. Near the crossing. Guess here somewhere. Okay. Let me delete this ones so I know where to go. And here we go. Let's go get the actual murderer, you know, as well.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all.
I think Sherlock should, like, I don't know, ask Mycroft to like make somebody treat the refugees better, you know? What the fuck is going on here? Is this gonna be some sort of scene of a murder, dude? Like, there's an entire person of blood on this fucking thing. Oh, look. Nice. Johnny's not even playing in it. I guess we're in a mood, huh? Makes sense. So, is a smuggler... But what was his motive? I'm a bit lost now. I need to finish this fucking case, though, or else I will never remember. Canteen. Soon. Hey, Mr. Bernadotti, where the fuck are you? Ah, is it here? Wait.
It seems they're not expecting guests.
I won't wait for an invitation, John.
Should I put on some clothes? Like this fancy suit? Let's do that. You kinda look Italian. Like, I can't go in? What's the problem?
May I ask you something?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
How do I go in, then?
So what's the infiltration plan, Sherry? I'd go in through the rooftop if we had a harpoon gun.
Aha, interesting. And murder seems like the point of this game. What do you makes you think that we're going to a murder scene? We're going to get the dude. This is like we're just infiltrating the gangster house apparently now. It's great. Hey, John.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
Yeah.
So many goods here. Let's find something illegal.
Ah, they're working for these people, huh? Looks Italian, you mean mafia? No, we're going to the mafia. You can look Italian without mafia. I guess, yes, that is what I meant, actually.
Shipped from Cape Town. The wine route from colony to colonies.
Uh-huh.
This earthenware came a long way from the Staffordshire potteries.
What about this?
An essential remedy against sea scourge on any ship.
Fair enough.
You go talk to that beef. I'll sneak up from behind and take him out.
Yeah, dude. You sure will. Yeah, John. Hey, my dude. I guess I could stand to look a little bit more Italian. Question mark. Let me put on like I don't know. I don't know. Where can I change clothes? Let me change clothes, video game. Okay. I mean, this is pretty Italian. Come on, why don't we have an Italian slider here on the right? Like, I should have one. This could work. Office casual. Bohemian. This could also work though. Like, kind of thuggish. Rich man's regalia. I don't know, dude. Let's go Sherlock suit, no jacket. Probably cool enough, right? Do we have like a hat that is valid for this? Guess we have to. Let's put on some weird fucking nice. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe I need better clothes for this. John? John?
Come on, Sherry. It's time to act.
I'm not acting though, wait. I'm not good at this yet. Isn't friendly. I think we need clothes, John. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Can I? So we others may not find a way for the guard to let us in. We gotta find a way for the guard to let us in, right? How do I do that? How do I manage to look like one of them? How? Best outfit ever. Yeah, best outfit yet. Let's see if it's friendly now. Affable. Alright. We got something going on.
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
I'm here for City Hall business. You want to see Mr. Bernadotti?
I'm here to discuss business with Mr. Bernadotti. I tried the front door, but...
Mr. Bernadotti isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away or you'll never walk again. Capito?
It's in Mr. Bernadotti's best interest to...
1.
One of your people is dead.
Listen, the man Bernadotti sent to...
So...
We hit him.
I did try to resolve this peacefully.
You did try, Sherlock. You did try. You and your bare chest. Some of them are fake, yeah. It's good.
I'm coming for you.
Alright, starting off with that.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
That's big stuff. These are the worst ones. The ones who just have like a knife.
Don't cry, you'll live.
And no hat? How dare you have no hat? You know? What?
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Yeah, I believe you, to be honest.
Overcome him. Don't give him the pepper snuff.
I thought I already had it.
I'm coming.
I was pressing the pepper snuff.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Pepper snuff. Okay, not dead. Didn't kill him. Doing good. Fuck you, Mr. Bernadotti. Friend. Easy. Boom.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
Is it? Okay, where are the people? I missed him. Ah, he's got a mask on. I need to get his mask off. This is the worst. Well, I got a knife, but at least he's alive, you know. Could have been worse. Ah. Oh my god, I hate him. See, this is what I mean. This game is too hard. Yeah. It's not. I jest.
No more crime for you until next month.
For sure. Immediately got him.
Good day.
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh my god, I clipped it through the wall.
Don't cry, you'll live.
So glad I can dodge roll. I can dodge rolling.
No more crime for you until next.
The snuff's ready.
Though even it's not even necessary. Like
he's all yours now. Go for it.
See, I could have killed you, dude. I'm merciful.
Take a rest, my friend.
Ah, we did it. We stormed in. Cause why not, you know? Let's see what Jon says. No matter how tough the enemies, we find a way to defeat them with no loss of life. We're the perfect team indeed. We did kill 2 people in this game already.
You've disappointed me so much, Sherlock.
I'm sorry I didn't sneak in, Jon. At least I didn't kill anybody, right? Or am I wrong? You gotta find some evidence in this fucking place. Hopefully.
Sherry, look. This seems familiar.
It does? Oh, it does.
Is this?
Guess it is it, huh?
Let's see what's hidden there.
Alright. That's not pleasant now. Look at the people just normally standing there, easy.
Vogel's stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
Yeah.
Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa.
So we're also stealing artifacts. Classics. Classic British behavior.
VH Grindley Flow Blue tableware.
Sure is. Oh, it's being broken. There was something. Ah. As if the other statue? Oh, okay.
A Dogon statue from West Africa.
The butt.
A century old at least. This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotte Company Limited.
Smuggling's artifacts. Is there a museum behind it? Hey dude, you doing okay?
This marble fella. It's like he was made after my image. You see it?
I see it, Jon. Yes.
No, sir. Don't hurt me.
Don't worry.
It's alright. I won't harm you.
Only
like you didn't harm the folks on the way here?
Hey, that's different.
An amazing piece of culture. I imagine many collectors and museums would be interested in having it.
Fair enough.
Don't come any closer. One step and I'll shred you to pieces.
No one will find your body. Wow. Okay, go ahead and I'll break you. Ooh. Go ahead. Go ahead is so cheeky though.
Have you ever tried to pick up your teeth with broken fingers?
Righto. Yes. Yep. Well, excuse me, sir. I think I hear... I've got to... It's better I leave.
Whoa. Oh, Wow, that was as if somebody put my words in your mouth.
It's the outfit. Makes me want to say that.
You acted so much like me.
Cordona Chronicles, Zeppelin related, front page. What's the relevance of that? I mean, I do know the relevance of it, but... Are we like looking for him?
This is it. This is where all the magic happens.
It's your captain's room. Jon. Yeah, dude.
The Bernadotte Company Limited trade network reaches the most distant colonies of the Great Empire.
It must be very convenient for a man like Bernadotte.
I suppose it's Mr. Bernadotte with our fine governor. (1875). It's taken a few years back. Jon, how many people in Cordona have a photograph with the governor, do you think?
You definitely don't have one.
Thanks,
Please don't
Jon.
shoot me. I have a family.
You sure do. Lego waybills. Invitation to ball, City Hall, England. Alright. Can I get it?
So, you've cut through all the guards just to talk to me. Then come here, and we shall talk.
Yeah, I guess so. But a collection. Hey, Jon, you're beautiful.
Sherry, don't you think this office suits me?
I don't know, does it? Yes, a little bit. Italian businessman, ready to defend himself, friendly. Because of our almond dress. Photograph of little good relative. We should investigate that. It's too far away, I guess.
Whenever you're ready. I'd hate to intrude.
My fucking mask, though. And the hat. Different from the others. Oh my god, this dude looks Italian, doesn't he? Hardened hands, doesn't shun dirty work. Okay. Damaged skin. Pellagra. I don't know what pellagra. Cold-blooded. I can't believe that. Wedding ring. Married. Different from the other, cold-blooded, doesn't shun dirty work, married, had pellagra. Ruthless crime lord or calculating mastermind? Ruthless crime lord or calculating mastermind. Beams confidence and menace. The sense from working class, being raised in poor family, had to work the fields from a young age. Hard work under the sun, bad nutrition led him suffering from pellagra. He overcame the disease, its effect still shows on the skin. Despite being financially comfortable now, he still distances himself from the high life, keeping his clothing appearance quite conservative. I have different tattoo in the same style. Tattoos are most probably a code that represent different ranks. A hard worker in his youth, but now he grew hatred towards the world around him. Continually expects trouble and is always ready to make some. Raised in a poor family. Refused to hide his under fancy clothes, but he might always remember where his motives and identity were born. Calculating mastermind. I go ruthless crime lord. Actually, calculating. I don't know. Honestly, I don't like either. I don't know anything about this dude. I don't know much about him. I go mastermind. I don't even care too much. Sherlock can be wrong sometimes.
Niccolo Bernadotti, I presume? The name is Sherlock Holmes, and I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
And I am also dressed like a clown.
The man you sent to the refugee camp failed in his task. He impaled himself on his own blade. A clumsy and chaotic end.
For a man who just broke onto my property, you are more businessman than brute. You have my attention, Mr. Holmes. Do not waste it.
Alright, I guess I was right, or at least I made him happy. Do you know Boniface Mercurio, you're my dad, my company, Robert?
I was hired, privately, to investigate the recent theft of a painting from an art gallery. My investigation led me to a man from your organization, and thus, to you, Mr. Bernadotti.
That is quite a stretch. Why would I need to steal a painting when I could buy anyone I wanted?
Interestingly enough, I spotted the stolen painting in your storeroom.
Sure.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise. I presume you were hired by the owner of the gallery.
True.
Tell them to contact me, and we'll sort out the situation. So, this painting is why you broke into my office.
Yeah.
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know the name Boniface Mercurio?
I do not.
Mercurio was a local artist. Recently, a man broke into his apartment, ransacked the place, and killed him. The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself. As I said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and save her. The ensuing scuffle resulted in the man's accidental suicide. He sported the same tattoo as your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a resemblance to the one on your neck. Care to explain what business your man had with this woman?
You have no idea what you are talking about. I can assure you this was no kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident, one I am not responsible for.
For what reason was your man there if not to abduct her?
Why would I answer? You are yet to justify your presence in the slightest. So many words, so little action. When you barged into my office, Mr. Holmes, I got the impression you wanted to talk business. Now I see you had come just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes next. I have enough evidence to conclude that the gallery thief, the artist's killer, and the dead man in the camp are all the same person.
Your time is almost up, Mr. Holmes.
Before you draw your gun, there is one final detail I am yet to mention. The young woman your man was tasked to collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows the attacker's face.
Finally. That's why you're here, Mr. Holmes. You have the photograph.
It is what your man was after when he broke into Mercurio's apartment, and it is what you're after too, isn't it, Mr. Bernadotti?
You have the photograph with you. How much do you want for it?
I am not naive enough to carry it with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
I must admit, I am rather impressed by how comprehensively you have pursued this matter. And so, you deserve the honest answer. My business dealings are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true professional.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most trivial of ends. Money. In response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting and the photograph, eliminating Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And rather than extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how much do you want for the image?
I not doing that. Refugees at your warehouse. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Why did you send
but-
your man to remove the woman from the camp?
Without a photograph, her testimony was the next best thing. Securing her was in everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us. I did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
I could not help but appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your storeroom. You have rather diversified your business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes. Not all smuggling is immoral. I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers.
Not all smugglers
I
did.
supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a lifeline. Without them, they would starve. The tax on cargo is often so absurd that it would be more profitable to simply sink your ship than dock it in the harbor. And trust me, I am speaking from experience.
I saw refugees from the camp at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made certain arrangements with City Hall and the police. Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
I have heard no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
Yeah, that's yep.
Why should I give you the photograph?
That happens
Just
when you're in a
name your
slum.
price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotte. Perhaps you could improve conditions for the refugees. Give them a chance for a better life.
Ha! I do have connections, Mr. Holmes, but help the whole camp? You are asking too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home outside the
Interesting.
camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it, don't you agree? And as for her abuser, he will serve me as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
That's such an interesting choice that they're making me do. The choice is I give the photograph to the dude and I help the refugees get out, or the city hall dude, or I give the photo to Bernadotte and I help Naila. And I need to just decide which one. This is a very interesting. Mostly I'm gonna choose Naila, not because I think it's the right choice, but because the motherfucker lives his life in fear. Because I'm like, you know, like, because I wouldn't choose this. Like, this is a terrible way to solve this problem. I guess it does solve it though. I wonder if they be in the slums forever in this case. It is solvable though. I wonder if she even cares for me to give her, like, to do that, and then when I don't know. It would be great for Neda to become a princess, as they put it, but I like, the envoy wants to secure his reputation. What happened in... He wants to gather proof the envoy crimes in order to blackmail him. So we have this or that. Bernard wants to blackmail the envoy. I feel like with the choice I do, like, we got nothing. We get nothing except envoy just gets yeeted. I still want to do it though. Bernard wants to blackmail the envoy. Yeah. And if not, I can also choose this. Give the Bernadotte the evidence to blackmail envoy. This is what truly matters now. So let's go by exclusions, the ones I like, the options I like less. Merciless justice. I must give the photograph to vote so I can make everything public. Yeah, I cannot trust either of them, to be honest. That's is true. Though Bernadotte, like, I feel like he would give like the house to Nila. Like, he would, you know, but they will continue like leeching off the fucking refugees, wouldn't he? For sure. Not that I trust Vogel, but I think like we gotta do it. I'm sorry. Gotta do it. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Vogel. You be annoying.
The front door's now open, sir. You can leave through it. If you want, of course.
Sorry, my lady. I didn't mean to scare you all to death, you know? Okay, I'm going to Vogel and give him the photograph. Not that I trust Vogel, but I'm assuming it's better to trust than the other two. Let me put some good clothes for Vogel, you know. gotta be flirty, right? Apparently, maybe he wants to sleep with us. We gotta put our best foot forwards. You know, it's not the best that Sherlock can aim for, but it's something. I cannot, you know, put myself in between this situation. Hey Vogel, still looking at butts? Oh shit, what's going on?
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new?
He's so suspicious though. What's going on between these two? They have the weirdest fucking...
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
The thief is dead. Mercurio is dead.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor.
Okay.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
He's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
Yeah.
I found the painting, but I could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
In Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then.
Yeah, you can say that.
I found the source of Mercurio's artistic inspiration. A photograph. What troubled me was that the sexual act captured was non-consensual.
She was violated? Dear God, how despicable.
Her abuser was in fact the British envoy. Mercurio took a picture of him committing the atrocity and then used it as artistic inspiration.
I had no idea a mere break-in would eventually expose such barbarity.
Mr. Vogel, I want you to make everything public, including the photograph. I'm sure you have a connection at the Cordona Chronicle.
Mr. Holmes, loyal to your own truth till the end. Yes, I'm acquainted with the staff of the Chronicle. The story is sensational, and will surely draw attention to the gallery. But you must be aware that exposing the scandal will further hurt the victim. Does that not bother you?
No matter what one does, the truth tends to come out, as well it should. I won't be the one to stand in its way.
Though it's only your subjective truth being exposed. Not that I'm
What does that
judging.
mean?
It's perfectly reasonable for everyone to have their own views.
When you called me, you knew exactly what you would get.
Oh, but I'm not like you, Mr. Holmes. I cannot be sure of anything. Regardless, I must thank you, for art's sake. Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I am told it belonged to your mother.
What? Leave. What?
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained, specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering.
What's going on here?
I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm confused. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck?
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Alright.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what you have procured.
I'm curious too. Okay, that was a terrible ending to that case, I'd say. Probably the worst choice I could have made. But I don't really... they all looked very bad, to be honest. He has a gift for me, something that once belonged to my family, was delivered into the front door of my manor. Okay. We shall be going there. Bye, Vogel. Was that... I need to... What? Yeah. Exactly, like, was that Vogel? I feel like that was Vogel. I don't even understand anymore. Are they gonna kiss? What's going on here? I don't know. What? Why wasn't the shot not showing? I need to know more. Maybe they're gonna kiss. You know, hope is not dead. Hope is never dead for gay Sherlock. And Stonewood Manor, that's mine, right? Sir, yes, sir. What is going on here, sir? Hey, what are you?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume?
Yes.
Correct.
You're also
With whom
pretty.
do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother.
Huh.
He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime,
Not the other
he
Mycroft, your
requests
brother.
assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
I'm listening.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
Status quo?
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule.
Who wouldn't?
It's been this way since we took over the island. General
Weird.
Ridley made concessions.
Weird how that happens.
But I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Yep, you were gonna do that first. This. Hey, Jon. What? The fuck?
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
It's a mermaid. What? Oh my god. The flashbacks.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Oh my god.
Sherlock.
What?
So, you continue to pursue the imaginary. I
Mycroft?
had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Where are you going? Hotel? We have empty rooms. That's usually how many things go, like, right. Now we've screamed at each other, now, you know, chill times. Your bedroom is upstairs.
I should write a book about the behavior of bees someday.
You sure fucking will. Hey Jon, you doing okay?
A manor all to
I
ourselves.
mean, the microphone now is actually.
Can you believe it, Sherry?
Okay, we gotta find this fucking room then.
Ideas.
Let's go find it. I'm so interested in it. Is it here?
Another one. Then
Love, death, and Cordona. Yeah.
must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Ah. Painting. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Is that not it? It looks exactly like it though. Does it not? Guess it does not. Wait. Oh shit. Wood straight smooth.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Nice.
Oh, that's
They're kinda
right.
small.
We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
The mermaid.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
Micro? Family. Mom?
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
Really?
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
Slow down, John.
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
That's very cool. The trauma's gone from the door. We can go in.
Yes. My mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her Cabinet of Curiosities.
This is like the
I never saw
basement of
point.
the
What does it matter if some artifact is real or not?
of the
It still
Conjuring
exists.
films. You know, where Isabel stays. Just saying. Just saying.
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
Should watch that film again, actually.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace Dioram.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
Alright. Cozy blanket.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Nice. Oh, nice. The sinking city thing.
It's a pity how many amazing things are missing from this room.
I guess so. Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with that personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye and sharp mind. Rest assured, should our paths cross once again, you will be greeted by a grateful friend. His Honor, Judge McDougall, and the judge.
Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April, 1869.
Mr. Mycroft Holmes, the Cordona City Hall writes to inform you that the trial of Dr. Otto Richter in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes has been assigned to His Honor Judge McDougall. I don't know. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you as a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richter. You must present yourself at the Criminal Court of Cordona on the dates listed over leave. Oh shit, dude. A trial?
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
Fair enough. Who wouldn't?
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting. Officer Luciano J. Placido.
True, we do like him.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
You gotta go.
I remember we tried to
interrogate
break it
Minecraft.
open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Huh, Sherry?
Maybe today is the day. How to do it though? Early morning footsteps.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Uniform?
He opened the door to the postman, and they exchanged documents. If it was a real postman, of course.
What does that mean? Landscape tilted.
The painting on the wall was slightly at tilt. He stopped and straightened it.
Fireplace? Hey, John. Log, fire crackling.
Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if... A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it?
I guess it is.
I think this is what we're looking for.
A tiny key. Nice. Got it, John.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
We do not. Stop being spooky. We already have Isabel in our room. Let's open this up. Oh.
We made it. So what's there?
Alcohol.
Single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favourite.
Fair enough.
Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
The fuck? Half a bottle of wine, single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favorite drink. We found it locked in a drawer of the desk in the curiosity cabinet among a pile of important documents. Remarkably, it seems that the whiskey was a gift from Her Majesty Queen Victoria herself. It is remarkable.
Otto Richter.
Aha. Can we open it?
Otto Richter.
It kind of sounds like you're saying a
This
spell.
one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Otto Richter is 45 years old, born in a respected family to a respected family in Bern, Switzerland. Unmarried, no heirs, medical practitioner, graduated from the University of Geneva, Switzerland. Graduation was postponed a year due to a minor scandal on one of his placements. Parents died of cholera in 1863. Only remaining family is a half-brother, Klaus, age 35. Present whereabouts of Klaus Richter unknown, last seen on Cordona. Cool.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Interesting. This is a lot of stuff in this room.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
Hey, that's the same photo.
This
isn't
photo
it?
caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Oh gosh.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
An archaeological find should be here. It's far better than beneath the old city walls.
Nice. I got it there now.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
Funny.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
I don't know if that's true. A torn diploma found in a cabinet of curiosities. Someone deliberately ripped into several pieces, reassembled one, and translated. The diploma reads, "On behalf of the Board of University of Geneva, Switzerland, we rectors of the university, noting that Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the test required by the laws and regulations conferring the degree of Doctor of Medicine."
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
Yeah, I actually am very curious.
The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism.
Sounds interesting.
An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject to explore some of my theories. Oh no! I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. That sounds awful! It is my belief that relieving that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. I'm confident in my hypothesis and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I will be able to also examine the heredity of psychological traits, be they competences or disorders. It is already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. It appears that the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder son, it seems that the boy suffers ongoing hallucination in the form of an imaginary friend, Jon. True. My dear brother, I heard you recently arrived on Cordona. Have you come to see me? From Otto's brother. I do miss our evening conversation, even if we never agreed in our opinions. Cordona is home to a stunning new art gallery, which I visit every Thursday. Meet me there, and do not seek Klaus. I left that name behind. If this is Vogel, dude, my very fucking well be Vogel.
The full plate armor of Sir Robert Swanford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armor is armor, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade.
Yeah.
Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
I'm starting to remember something.
Really?
When you're finished here, can we build a wigwam from the blankets? Like in the good old days?
Yes. What are we remembering? The sword? No, not the sword.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
It's not. It really isn't, you know, it's perfect actually. I think we did everything, so we need to find the memory, where the memory starts. Hey Jon, what are you up to?
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Sure is. But we got a flashback to get to do. Where is it? Where does it start? Aha. Old ladder, last shelf.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
Poor view.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
Otto's books, unstable
Books and
position.
papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Nice. Let's try it. Should not be too hard. Finally a position I can get behind. Sherlock, god damn it. The only sane one yet. Alright. Interesting. Might be. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I should probably look at the other option. Aha, yes, of course. Probably this one. I love this game. The last one. Let's go with this.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
Sure was. It all happened shortly after the incident in Violet's room on April 9th. Sherry decided to play with artifacts in the Cabinet of Curiosities. And of course I went with him. As a result, we became unintentional witnesses to an argument between Mycroft and Otto Richter. Sherlock's brother was angry. He was sure that Dr. Richter had done something dubious to their mother, and that it had backfired. He called Otto a charlatan. Yep. That tracks.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out.
Yeah. More guests. Hey, John.
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here. Hurry up and let's see what's inside.
Sure. Dear Mr. Holmes, invitation from Vogel. I'm waiting for you at Kurt Mancho's mansion on Turkish Lane, across from Cordona Abbey in northern Grand Sere. Come at once. If inconvenient, come anyways. Nice. Always your friend Vivi. P.S. I sent you the appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complication. I hope it fits.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
Yeah, except Vogel probably wants us dead, but yeah. Or whatever does he want. Why would he want us dead? I guess... Assuming Mycroft sent his brother to prison, maybe he wants to do the same? Question mark? Or maybe he wants revenge, just in general? Wonder what that means. Well, welp. That's good enough for me, Johnny. How about you? What do you say? Yep. We did a lot today, actually. Good stuff. Memories, items, present from the Queen. All good stuff, all good stuff. Sacrificial lamb. Oh. Testified against Dr. Richter. We brought tea. Suspicious psychiatrist. Mycroft did not like the methods of Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. I don't think this is relevant. Why is this even relevant? We brought tea. I wonder what that would be about. And yeah, we did that. We did everything. Good stuff. GG. Let me quit real quick. Save first, actually. I don't need to, but... Nice. We are making progress. I don't know how many main missions there are. I feels like